Alright then. New day, new mic. Let's get into Devil's Vale. Which I was unable to do it Monday because of technical issues, and Friday was cut short by technical issues as well. So hopefully, it goes well. Of course, I believe we left off on a raid, because a raid happened just as the stream crashed for the millionth time. Alas. Yeah, I do hope I sound good. Anyone let me know if I need to adjust my mic settings. I'm still trying to figure them out. You might occasionally hear my keyboard as well. I hope you won't, but you might, because mechanical keyboards. I'll learn from my mistake and not get a mechanical keyboard next time. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we have Lair, the Illithid, who is a heart issue. And we have our 3 prisoners. And we of course have Ash, who was attacked by... oh yes, a person. I think a wild person. Oh no, a social fight probably. However, we have a multi-part raid. They'll prepare for a while and then attack. Well, let's waste... no, Ciara can wait. Let's get everyone up. I think we'll send these 3 up here. And the rest we can send over here. And we can deal with them one at please. Okay, good. I'm very concerned that they'll hit a trap. I'm sure it's fine. Dusk. Yes, okay. I thought your name was Pyro for a minute. It would have been very fitting, wouldn't it? But no, it is not. Where are the other 2? Come along then. Everyone else, yes, except for Ciara. Let's go. Who are you, and what are you doing? You are a fire mage. There can only be one. Ash. Destroy. Damn. Well, Ash has a better understanding of magic at least now. Dusk. You think you can tag him this time again? Nope. Looks like you can't. Really trying something here. Please kill them. Please. Shit. Oh my god, yep. Well. You know, I probably should have thought about that. Ah. Ah, I see. Huh. Well, good job, monk. You apparently couldn't dodge that. Good fucking job. Ciara, please rescue Ash. If you could. Actually, chant. Oh no, Dusk is the one that's... Please, please, please. Fucking bastard. Yeah, this is going poorly. This is what happens when you don't play for like a week, and it's just very early as well, isn't it? Hello? Fuck. Lost your eye to a demon. Good. Good to know. Go heal Lair here. Chant. Tend yourself now. Dusk will have to be... Oh god. Okay. Ruby? Where's Ruby? Over here. Okay. Well, Ruby actually should just try rescuing. Yep. Alright, Dusk. In you go. Chant, you're good. Let's go. Lair, you are still very fucked up, so go rest in there as well. I think we'll probably actually have Chant go stand over here and... yeah. Well... this is fine. Yeah, Ash is not looking too good. Neither is Lair. Lair might bleed out. Is that Illithid blood? It is. It's weird and gray. Oh, fuck. This should be fun. 3 people to defend. Gotta love it. This is fine. This will be fine. Please go this way. Don't go up. What are you doing? You fuckers. Don't do what you're doing. I know what you're thinking of doing. Don't do that. Shit. Really? Really? Okay. Out of the two of them, Lair is definitely the worst off. Just tend to just without medicine. Just do it now. I don't care. You have to do it now. Uh-oh. What are you and why are you... You're a woodsman. I don't know what that means, but I don't like the sounds of it. Yes, fight our guests. Oh. That's pretty good. Marcel. Deal with that one. You two go over here and deal with this over here. Oh god. Oh god. Those are many words. You shouldn't... That's very rude. What do you do? Are you... Okay, they're helping Butcher, apparently. Chant? Oh god, what happened to you? Why was your leg cut off? Who cut your leg off? Oh, you... fucker. Okay. Right. Ruby. This is a fucking mess. It really is. This is what happens when you're out of practice. Or maybe I'm just bad. Right, how we doing? Lair. Oh, fuck, 2 hours, okay. Dusk, who funnily enough can't do medicine. Ash, 11 hours. Lair in 2. Chant, yep. I'll be honest. Oh, look, goats join. Not the time. Really not the time. Just bonk this one over the head and destroy already. Dusk. Not quite enough mana, no. Okay, then. Oh, okay. Chant, tend lair now without medicine. Ruby, tend just ash without medicine. Okay. Right. Huh. Okay. Well, we lost Boar, which, I mean, Boar was mostly there just to clean, though. The cleaning was... But, I mean, these other people can help. Hunter lacked range weapon. We won't worry about that right now. Colonist left unburied. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, how are we doing? Lair, 1 hour. Please. Come on. You can do this. You can do it. Okay. Lost an eye, though. That's... I don't know, I mean, not that bad. Your sight is rather important for some things, but I don't think you need it. You lost a leg. You know what? A leg we can actually do. Lost an ear. Okay. Yeah, goats. We have goats now. Right. Goat, doe. We have 2 goat does and a goat man. If someone could, when they get the chance... Yeah. Poor boar. Well, we might as well tell them to haul in all we can. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Yep. Oh, they had Devil Potion. AKA Luciferium. That could come in handy. Here, any of these people... Good enough. I mean, we don't really have... We have 2 potentials. Construction, 8 double passion. We really need a constructor. Talent smith. You're a xenophile. Slowpoke, insatiable, pretty. Oh no, you're addicted to Luciferium, to the Devil's Potion. No thank you. You're also dead in 2 hours. Bowman, careful shooter, and magically gifted. Kind, fast learner, 12 shooting. Huh. Question is, do we have anyone that's awake right now that can actually... You know, we have 3 people in there already. 5, 6, 7. We'll get a nice 10, because of course Boar is dead. No, I don't think we throw another prisoner on the problem. Plus it's dead in 2 hours, and we can barely patch our own people up. Okay. Chant, I know you're... Actually, you should probably tend yourself, huh? Yeah, tend to yourself, please. You're no good to me if you die. Tend... Oh. You're just an emergency doctor. I mean, honestly, Ruby at this point. I'll just set it so you can do it when you need to. So, interestingly, you can tend without medicine, but they can't tend with medicine if they're not assigned to doctoring, but they can... I don't know, it's weird. Storage space, yeah, we're full. Ah. Ah, I see. You have enough to heal. Chant is now only bleeding out in 9 hours. Rescue Chant, please. Ah, we still don't have any type of prosthetics, do we? So it's just got to be a peg leg. And unfortunately, you're not a monk, like our poor deceased boar. So your movement is going to be pretty bad. Lair, extreme blood loss, but you're fine now. Hopefully. Chant, extreme blood loss as well. Okay, okay, where's Chant? Tend to Chant, please. Chaos. Just death. It's nasty, blood everywhere. Nothing's going well here, is it? Ciara took a couple shots to the chest from a musket. This happens. Shit happens, doesn't it? Oh god, okay, Ruby. Ruby can go back. Poor boar. I will say... I think Ciara still needs tending, right? So unfortunately, Ruby... I should tend her without medicine. It's minor. Ruby, oh yeah, missing a lung and a kidney. Alright, Chance. I'm not going to do it yet, but... Leg. Peg leg on the left. When you get the chance. That was bad. That was mostly miscalculations on my part, I'll be honest. Dusk, work on the grave real quick. Now we could resurrect Boar using our fancy potion. However, Boar was mainly just like a busybody, right? Like hauling and cleaning and such. And I mean, these people, like this one, I mean, it's gonna get constructing and plants, but this one will probably be like medical and then cleaning, especially because they have fastidious. So I think we're fine. We just have to recruit these new people. Assign this to Boar. Real quick. Please just bury our poor dear friend. Constantly treatment. Why? A couple of bruises? You are also missing an ear and an arm. You almost... Oh, when you get your eye almost gouged out? These people... It's a miracle any of these people are alive. We really need a prosthetic. Like prosthesis research. Or 3 new people. That's also what we kind of need. Yeah, your moving's bad. Because blood loss and asthma and all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, you're going to be able to hear my chair now when it creaks. Because the noise suppression is very different. You're definitely... Oh god, why? Okay, everyone's got no clothes. Okay. We're gonna have to deal with that. We're gonna have to take a second to try and recover after all this. That raid kind of fucked us up. And part of it was my fault. I didn't pay the mage nearly enough care. That one's on me. We have to remember, enemy mages. Not fun. I really do hope you can't hear my fan in the background. I tried test recordings with this new mic. Didn't pick it up. But Streamlabs is saying there's noises in the background, and I really hope that's not the case. If it is, though, just let me know. And I'll do my best to fix it. Starvation? Someone should probably feed your leader, right? Please? Somebody? Where are you? Who's nearby? Marcel. Please. Okay. Just app 9. Please feed. Don't let Ash starve to death. We've already had to resurrect her once. I don't want to have to use our last life potion, TM, to bring her back because you forgot to feed her a meal. To be fair. Yeah, I mean, Chant just got up. We also did lose a doctor, I think. I think Boar helped with medical. It's all a bit of a mess. Lair. Good. Ciara's back up. Very nice. Now Lair. He did lose an eye, which is unfortunate, but luckily, well... Actually, I don't know. What is... food poison? No. Cooking speed. It is based on sight, but it's only 4 times impact and 75%. That's 75% sight. Only 4 times impact, as opposed to 16 times for, you know, for instance, our cook missing an arm. Okay. I think we're fine. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully. Let's extract their skulls first. Just to have. No real reason. No head. So we need quite a few more quivers, some are capes. Still need the... yeah. Words. Still need that deer skull. Couple tribal wear. Yeah. We're also gonna have to make more bone armor for Ash. Oh, that's one of our... oh, that could be a problem. Right. Our main warden, Ash, down for the count, and so's Lair, our other warden. Right then. Let's just go deliver some food to this one. Actually, you know what? How about... we'll put it up to important. We'll clear all. We have, yep. What a agave. Just store some agave fruit. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, just for now, critical. And then can we have somebody... No. Hall, yes. So hopefully the agave should go to the prison. I hope. Or she's just taking... Hello? Ma'am? Or sir, rather, why do I keep thinking Ciara is a woman? I don't know. I really don't. Ah, that didn't work. I'll find a different food. Ooh. Oh yeah, we don't have... We just need more storage space as well. I should make another stockpile. Well, for one thing, I don't think we should put corpses or skulls. Let's have this one, clear all, for skulls. This one, no skulls, please and thank you. Bronze as well. Bronze probably won't deteriorate, I hope. I'll build a roof over it just in case. Order hall. Also, can we get this corpse out of here? I do not want human-like or anything. I would like... Well, actually, that one's storing rotten only, isn't it? You know what? Fine. No colonist corpses, though. I guess Dusk should just get to work on butchering. Because we're not cannibals, but we don't care about cannibalism, so... Major break risk. Yep. Still upset that the wife died, which, I mean, to be fair. Happy, though, that Boar died, apparently, which is funny. Hall. Bring in the devil's potion. Don't want that just sitting outside. Is that the first Luciferium we have? Where's the other? There's more on the map somewhere. Going to make another one of these. This one will be for Luciferium. I keep calling it, it's Devil's Potion, quote unquote. It just changed by the mod. One of our many mods. Storage clear. Critical. Devil's Potion. And you... No Devil's Potion. There we are. They'll eventually fix that. Extreme break risk, yep. Ciara's gonna go into a breakdown again. That's fine. Nothing we can do about it. We have to wait 6.5 days, which is pretty much half a season, isn't it? Oh, scorpions. Nasty little things. A giant genetically engineered scorpion, once created as a perfect assassination tool, it's not often seen returning to its natural habitat, desert. Very potent poison in its stinger helps it in tackling, that should say, not tacking. Even much bigger prey. A eusocial creature, it cannot reproduce individually. Didn't one of our colonists, the kobold, get mauled by one of those things? Or maybe it's our hyena. I don't remember. Nasty little things, though. I remember that. I remember that much. Oh, you know what else we can store here? Pebbles. Well, actually, all stone blocks. Stone blocks don't deteriorate. Ruby. Honestly, I just want... just help clear out this place. Help out a bit. Why are you moving so slow? Ah. Just pain. Scars, and the fact also that you have one lung. Yep, I mean, that'll do it. Haul this skull for me. And frankincense? Psychotic days. Oh well. Oh well. So for dusk, it's again the cloak. Ash, who's still not awake? You did get fucking annihilated by a fireball, though. And Marcel, who is the Skull Mask. Okay, we can easily do that, though. Yeah. Maybe Lair can help out. Just butchering. Get these corpses out of our stockpile. Dusk, where you at? After you're done, can you go heal Ash, maybe? Thank you. Just get her awake. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, mana drain. All creatures attuned with magical powers slowly lose mana. Become physically ill if they have no mana remaining. Also, one of our prisoners is broken down. Another one. That's fine. There we are. If I'm gonna have someone building, I'd like them to either work on this or a trap. Luckily, it looks like the traps... Actually, no, they're not all built. Oh, we have holes in the walls, too. Let's fix that. I might have to get a little more sweaty with our defenses, I think. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how the next one goes. Ooh, I don't know if I want Dusk to do that. You. Good. She's back up and running. Very good. Just horribly mangled. I think we'll wait until Ash is... Oh, food poisoning. Yep. That's because, that's right, Boar was our cleaner, weren't they? So... slight issue there. Oh. Thank you, game. I didn't need that. I didn't need hay grass anyway. We can't put it out because of our ideology. We have enough issues with mood. People will be very upset that we've extinguished the glorious fires. Oh, hell. Okay. Marcel. Let's bring... let's bring them all. At least these ones. The fact they could just walk out is... Oh, yeah. Do be careful. Please be careful where you're throwing knives. In fact, just melee attack, I think. You... I'd like you to not kill. Oh, no. Hold on. You... Oh, no. Please don't light our crops on fire. No. No. I know what you're doing. I'm very upset. What the hell? How'd that happen so fast? What the fuck? Excuse you? Dusk got shot in the head and now has a permanent brain shot injury. 9.1 efficiency. So Dusk is essentially useless. Fucking hell, man. Okay. This is fine. Oh, don't do what you're doing. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Let's capture you again. Capture you again. I think Marcel can deal with this one. Hold on. I didn't even notice that. Why? Why is everything on fire? You know what? Oh god, it's going to burn down our entire everything, isn't it? Run. This is going very poorly. Just walk away. Just walk away there. You're gonna get shot and die as well. There we are. Okay, well, you can rescue you. Chant can capture Oybar, who might get set on fire. Oh, our poor Ideologian room. And poor Dusk. Dusk is just going to be... Oh, hello. These are the... half-orcs. Oh, God. Yep. There goes... Oh, wait. Real quick. Pick up the club and capture. I'd like... Oh, God. No. Luciferium. Pick it up, goddammit. Okay. Okay. Or not. That works too. Why though? Why? I hate you so much. And you're a good social. Lair is fine. You're the most healthy of them. Oh, we lost You know, at this point, I don't care. At this point, I'm barely keeping all these people together. Everything's going wrong. Just sell one of the goats, I guess. Sell... Sure, a couple of the calves. Sure, sell off some daemonette meat. Mana fruit. Milk. Don't really want the frankincense. We don't need it. We're gonna need to buy cloth. Sell a bit of all of this. Hey, we have animal fiber. Hell yeah. Daemonette hide is a nice color. I'll sell the dwarf leather. Lion pelt, wool. We don't have muffalo or sheep. Herbal medicine, cerium. Yeah, we have the 4 devil's potions. A lot of iron. I love just the sound of fire in the background. We're just ignoring that. Sell off a lot of this, all the tainted stuff, as well as all the tattered apparel. Yeah, go on then. And just for the moment, I'm going to tell this one. Devil's Potion and Life Potion. So we're going to have Lair. Please haul. Thank you. Who needs rescue? Chant passed out in the middle of the prison? That's probably not good. Well then. Oh, our poor ideologian room. Oh, fucking bitch. I don't want them in a burning building, thank you. So sad. It wasn't that important, to be honest. It's a temporary place. I'm not that concerned. Dupla. Tack, who died. Yeah, so we still have 2 prisoners though. Oh, please, no. Warborn cultist. Prepare for wild and attack. Berserker Galena is the sister of Ciara. Well, hello, Galena. You're not great. But, I mean, if we get the chance, we can't do this. We're probably gonna die. Is this the end of our tieflings? Hopefully not. Maybe, though. Chant again. Okay. Nope, Dusk can't walk. The fact that Dusk... Although, that being said, we have a way for Dusk to still stick around for a bit. We have 4 of them. We do. Where's your club? Who did I give your club to, and why have they not gotten rid of it yet? Ruby. Please. Haul the life potion. Marcel. Get your club back. I might just let our traps do the work. Because we do have... Plus, if they come in through here, we have a whole trade caravan. So you know what? I'm gonna let that... I'm gonna let them do their work, that work for us. That being said... Everyone who can... Move down here, though. Just in case they get through. One's down. They're hopping the walls. Or he's just gonna die. That's cheating. You're not supposed to have that. Sir? Oh, come on, really? Rude. They're doing good work, though. They've pissed them off. Oh shit, there's a kangaroo. Kangaroo's pissed. Thank you, thank you. Posture check. Yeet. Comes in, redeems, leaves. Refuses to explain. Hell yeah. Oh god, run away. Yeah, you're probably not sticking around, right? You're at work right now. Or at least you're supposed to be. Aren't you supposed to be at work? Tisk tisk. What the fuck was that? Hello? Hello? A blizzard. What the fuck? Why though? But why? Why, who threw the blizzard is the more important part. One of you bitches. It wasn't one of them, was it? Is that Rimworld of Magic? Yes, I believe so. We do have Rimworld of Magic. It's one of the core parts of this colony. Good eye. We just got hit with a blizzard. We have 2 fire mages. Of course, one of them has took a musket shot to the brain, is now just forever incapable. We also had a monk that was shredded by a fireball. So that was fun. Thank you, Trade Caravan. If it wasn't for you. Dango. Dr. Watson. I might rescue Sierra's sister just because. Actually, Entertainer's kind of nice. I do kind of like Entertainer. They keep people around them. Construction. Construction, cooking. Artistic. Missing a toe. You're blindfolded. Is there any reason for that? No, you just feel like being blindfolded. Ah, I see. Ash, please rescue Ruby. Your dear friend Ruby. I'm going to capture the Entertainer. We could bring in Galina. I mean, fastidious again is kind of nice. Helps with cleaning speed. No, they're not that great. We won't. Lair took a little bit of damage from a blizzard. I'm still curious of who threw that. Was it maybe someone running and gunning on their way out? Because we didn't kill all of them. Unassigned prisoner. Convert first. What? Died of malnutrition? Well, we have one of these for a reason. Where are you, Ash? Do you want to do the honors? Use life potion. Oh god. On Dusk. We have that for a reason. Now, will this fix her brain damage? That's the question. No, don't mount... Oh, whatever. I should just turn off riding the dragons around. It doesn't actually save time. The miracle of re-life. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Still have the brain. Yep. Yep. Okay, but... she's alive again. Okay, yep. Was that a waste? Might have been a waste, considering that, you know. Wilson has died. Okay. There are 2 corpses in the prison now. Things aren't going well today. Things are not going well at all. Food binge. Now again, we do have a way to fix her brain. Ciara's grappling with crisis of belief. Maybe. We're gonna have to keep Dusk alive for a while, I think. I'm gonna put everyone on priority 1 feed patience, because let's not have people die of malnutrition. Thank you very much. Oh wait, yeah, that is the thing though. I believe it was the Bringer of Pain, the Moral Guide. Fortunately, though Dusk was that, I don't think we should have her be it anymore. Could have Lair, the weird squid man. I'm mostly just looking at the social, because it's based on social, right? Moral Guide. Like, the effectiveness of their convert and stuff, I think is based on social. Maybe. For all my hours of Rimworld, not really looked too much into ideology and actually how it works. I never paid too much attention to it until we started streaming it. I kind of like leaving... I think we might leave the burned wood floor, though, to be honest. I kind of like it. It adds character, and considering what this base is and who's here... More camel. Well, at least we know we have... I think we're using these as... going to be using as mount animals. Also milk. Good source of milk. Granlin pod. I think we'll leave that for now. We have 2 Granlins right now. Spine shattered. Oof. Where did Dusk's throwing knives go? Those are actually surprisingly good weapons. Not sure. They're somewhere. Ah, there they are. Just haul the knives in, please. Yeah, corpse and weapons, too. Ooh, mead. Delicious. Oh, the skulls are deteriorating. Okay, okay. In that case, we can put the skulls back in here. Skull, skull, yep. Do you think orichalcum, or orichalcum, however you say it, would deteriorate? Lead? Wood ash probably wouldn't, right? Calcium polymer? What? We don't even know how to make this. This is like high-tech stuff. Extremely lightweight plastic. We don't know what that is. Formed from hydroxyapatite and calcium stearate, extracted from bone. Can be used to build metal stuff, but it's weaker than weaker than metal. I mostly got that so we can build things out of bone, like floors and walls. Because of course this is a medieval fantasy mod pack. I think, yeah, maybe we'll just make Lair the moral guide. Bit strange. Also, what I do hope we can keep them fed. I just had that thought that... Yeah. We need to be sure that we can keep them fed, because, you know, Illithid. I think we'll keep it in the raw meat area. Brain. No, keep them refrigerated, please. Yep, everyone's got tattered apparel. No one's happy. No one's happy. Basically, we have to wait for these people to be recruited, because... oh yeah, the other one would have been really good, wouldn't it? But you'll do. Construction, mainly. Tattered apparel. Ruby. When's Ruby getting up? You're fine, right? Moving... No, just destroyed. Just absolutely... just fucked up. Alright. Good to know. Unfortunately, Dusk, who is our heal person... Oh, interesting. Actually, carry Dusk and we'll put them... with Marcel. Which is a little fucked up, but we also need the medical tent free. Put Dusk in here. Yep. So the medical tent is freed up a little bit because Dusk is yeah, Dusk is not going to be able to do anything for a while, unfortunately. Okay, good. Ruby no longer incapable. Getting her bow back, then she's going to sleep. No, she's not resting. Okay, good. She is removing her clothes, though. All of our people are half naked. Something else, really. I'd like her to start working on clothes again. CR is catatonic. Ah. Well. Perfect timing. Chant, that's just rude. Walked by Ciara's catatonic body, stole the beer from her his pocket, and was just moving on. It's a bit fucked up. Bit fucked up. Now, as soon as Ash is fully healed, we're going to have Chant here undergo an operation to get a peg leg. I really don't trust... I don't know if I trust Ash to do it now, because also... Oh, extreme break risk. You know what? Fair. I can just take a look right now. Yeah, when our manipulation's higher, it's better. It's currently 71% chance. Let's not risk it. Mainly consciousness and blizzard. So hopefully she'll be fully healed soon. But it is going not amazingly. Things are not going very well, are they? Marcel, please do not wear that. In fact, who of you does not have one? Well, Ciara doesn't. Obviously, Chant. Okay, yeah. Basically, I need... Ruby Chant. Yeah, haul that in, and then we will forbid it. Because I don't want Marcel wearing it, because he's not a shooter. He does not do... Actually... Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, that's Chant. Yep. Immediately confusing everybody in this place. I'm a little hesitant to commit to a Luciferium addiction. If I can find a bit more, we currently only have 4. If I can find a bit more, I might. Because obviously, it's basically a death sentence once you give it to them. Once they start, that's it. But this is the exact situation that it would be used for. It heals pretty much everything. Oh god, why is the game... Okay. A glittering edifice? Mysterious messages arrived, transmitted by a machine persona. We don't know what that is. We are simple... We're just a bunch of pyromaniacs living in the desert. We don't know what you're talking about. They want metallic stony concrete, metallic wood stony, any of blocks. It's 5 by 11. It's actually not that difficult. They'll give us an iron slab double bed. Double bed, bit of gold. No. Reward's really not worth the time, considering we also don't really have a constructor right now. Or a cleaner, as you can see. That's why I really need these people recruited. Just please bring them in. Even Oibar here will be worth it. Crafting to help out, medical to help out with that. And clean. They'll probably be highest priority medical, then crafting, then cleaning. Actually, wardening and stuff too. They're really good social. Yeah. Ash, how you feeling? Okay, good. We'll recruit Oibar. We need a new person. There you are. Let's first set them to our thing there. They'll probably end up getting naked, but... Oh. A group from the Menler Empire. Penitent Heron, Ciara's mother. Oh, okay. We also have a couple goblins with them as well. Hell yeah. Okay. Re-equipping a Gladius. Actually, what are you good at? I think I'll put you at shooting. Because keeping it ranged is probably better. Great bow. That'll do. Forget... Oh, you're the one who fucking took Dusk out, didn't you? Yeah. You know what? You can have a sidearm. Why not? So you, Oibar, Doctor at its highest. Then, yeah, help warden and entertain. That's good for that. Then, basic, you can help smith and tailor and craft at a 3. And then clean at a 3. And if there's anything left to do then you can haul and haul plus. Good. Do you have a tent? Oibar, there you go. We're gonna need more tents, aren't we? We even have cloth. We do have cloth. Alright then. This is fine. Okay. Let's make sure to butcher these people before they go bad, because I want their brains. Yes. Oh, you little bastard. Hey. Oh, I see what's happening. Fucker. That's where all our brains are going. Oh, these little things. Little scorpions. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. That's part of the problem with living in a desert, or any biome that has lots of animals but no food, is they'll hunt you and just without hesitation eat all of your food. They'll just completely decimate your food sources if you're not careful. Most of them are carnivores though, which is good because we don't have to worry about them eating our crops. It's also bad because we have to worry about them eating us. So, you know, it's a trade-off. How does it... I'm still trying to monitor... Because I have a new mic. I'm trying to make sure it sounds good. Oh, great. Heat wave. That's fun. Well, let's just make sure the coolers are all fueled up, which they're not. We're gonna have to deal with that. We're in the middle of a desert and it's a heat wave. And it's the end of spring, so... Oof. Okay. Lair, I think... Oh, this is still working, okay. Refuel your lamp and refuel the fire, because you need it. Refuel both coolers here. That's really the main... These are the main two areas that we need to worry about. Ooh, Duplot is going to be recruit. Yes, you know what I'm trying to say. Words. We're gonna have a new friend. We're gonna have 2 new colonists to replace... Well, yeah. We've essentially lost 2 colonists today. We lost Boar, and we've essentially lost Dusk. Until we can get... Healing potion? Healing potion. Ah, yes. Heat stroke. We're gonna have to worry about the non-tieflings amongst us. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Magic Cooler. Arcane user create a temporary window into the plane of ice, creating a temporary cooling source. We have heal, but heal doesn't help with what we need it to. What we need is a paladin. That's really what we would need. We need a paladin, and then crank up their they have the heal skill as well, but they can upgrade it, or cleric, I suppose, as well. They can heal scars and permanent injuries, I believe. Hell yeah. We have a new friend. And I'm not going to have her refuel that cooler. Actually, there's this is the cooler. It's still full. Yep. Duplot. Words are hard today. It's still early, relatively. Okay, Duplot. You're also going to be Warden Entertainer, which means maybe we can take... Well, no, we want to have plenty because we need to have a lot of friendships with these people. Then I want you to help construct, then help grow and plant cut, even if you're not good at them. Then you can help haul, but in actuality it's like at a 2 help refuel things because we need it. Yeah, just refuel things if you could. Oh yeah, wasn't Boar the one that also we had doing like fermenting barrel stuff and liquor? No, Ash helps brew liquors. Okay, no. It's Ciara that helps with... Okay, yeah, that's fine then. Duplot, we don't have a home for you yet. We're gonna have to build another tent. So let's build yourself another Ashlander yurt. Also, colonist. Not colonist, Eclipse. Oh, there were blunderbusses in here. Super immune division. Yeah, whatever. I don't really want you to have a musket. So I'd like something with a little more range. But you're also not very good at it. You have this, and then you can equip that as a sidearm. Ooh, or no, he has a sidearm. Just because it's fun. It seems like it's interesting. So we're going to need a lot of leather and cloth again, because all these people need things. They'll need... all need cloaks, they need clothes. I mean, they're all half naked right now. Half naked. Mega Scorpion self-tamed. Do I want a Mega Scorpion? Fine, we'll keep it. It can't be trained, but you know what? Maybe it can be useful in some way. This is for Duplot. And assign them to tribal as well. Ruby Chant. Yep. Okay, Duplot, that's good, that's good. You're getting to work, and you're already... You're still at 4, but you're 4.1, which is, you know, technically progress. Oh, they took your bow. You know what? You can get the throwing knives then, because those are pretty cool. Heat stroke for... Oh. No. Ciara. Oibar and Duplot. Yep, it's because they're not tieflings. Yes, please help refuel the tents, because that's gonna keep you alive. You're about to... Oh, it's gonna be bad. Ruby? Why you got no clothes on? Oh, you're in the hot spring. Fair. So where your clothes at? Just refuel, then sleep in your tent for a bit. Help get rid of this heat stroke. It is going up still. Ah, well. It's 130 something degrees outside. Holy shit. Yeah, just stay in the building. Yeah, visitors are afraid of visiting because of the temperature. I would be too. Don't worry about it. Just stay away until it goes away. I mean, if we have to, we can just put sleeping spots inside these buildings and have them sleep inside. Which, you know, would work. Oh, shit. Berserker... Oh, we can't break those down yet, though, can we? No, we can't. Lair, haul the brains. Animals can't eat directly out of our storage pits here, can they? Ooh, that might be annoying. Berserker chains. Chain skirt strapped by a belt, used by members of the Warborn cult. Torso, shoulders, and legs. Middle skin, middle. You know what? I'm just going to have Oybar because Ruby's busy. So let's have Oybar start crafting quivers and cloaks and such. Ruby's a little busy right now recycling and taking care of that stuff. Mana Storm. And news of war. The elves and one of the empires are at war with each other. Oh god, yep. That's right, that's right. So elves and these ones. The hobgoblins. Not surprising. Mana Storm. Chaotic forces are causing a dangerous tide of mana. During a mana storm, attempts to use mana to realize magical intent external to the caster will harm the caster proportionally to the mana cost of the spell. Damage applied before the spell incantation begins. Unformed use of mana and internal use of magic, such as the transfer of mana or dispelling an enchantment, remains unaffected. Magic circles or foci cannot be used in this event. While the mana storm is active, energy costs are halved. Mana reduction limit is removed. Yep. I remember, in the Dwarven colony, that is what destroyed us. Because our Geomancer, who was kind of like one of the first lines of defense, tried to use Meteor Storm, and instantly got downed because it was like 100 cost spell, and just, it laid them the fuck out. Unfortunate. Sad times indeed. This is good for Oybar too, because they can work inside. Just stay inside. Don't leave. Dragon Seed. It almost looks like, oh god, it almost looks like Ambrosia from a distance. This goblin and the Illithid are fighting. Why though? Lair insulted Zidverd's aunt's weight. Drove Zidverd into a rage. Why are you starting shit? Lair, don't pull out the gun. Yeah, he just straight up pulled a gun out and was... Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Human leather quiver. Delicious. So, Ash, right now, what is your... The medical 79%, really. I mean, your manipulation's bad because of scarification and pain. But that's normal. We're never going to escape that in this colony. Operation... You know what? I'm going to do it, though. Chant... Should we go in the medical tent? Yeah, let's do it. Ash... Operate. What could go wrong? And this would remind me, it's been a while since we've saved. I'm just going to have a quick little save. Oh, I see. It is a poor quiver, but... Ooh, rusty war knife. There's a couple weapons in here. There's a shield belt. That's illegal. If I remember, the reason that we still have shield belts is apparently there's a whole thing with Rimworld of it's very hard to eliminate certain like objects and events from the game, like certain aspects, because they're like hard baked into the actual coding of the game. And you'd have to remake the entire game to get rid of it. I don't know if that's fully true, but I've heard a lot of people say that, so maybe it's true. I don't know. I don't know anything about modding. Apparently it's just a real bitch to get rid of certain things. So that's why shield belts are still here. Please work. Yep, I did do the right leg. Good. That'd have been a little awkward. Ugh. Failed in a minor way. Made her get an infection in the torso. Ah. Well, you're gonna tend to chant and then try again. I don't really know how that happened, but... Maybe we shouldn't have been trying that in the dark. That is also a thing. I think it was a bit dark out there. And please, please, please work. Oh, fuck. Oh, our goats are gonna die from heat stroke, of course, because they're not... yep. I really don't think there's anything we can do about that. Although, maybe... Furniture... There it is. Like this. Medical. Let's just get rid of these. How about we have Ruby rescue one goat, Duplot rescue another goat, and I guess it's gonna have to be Marcel rescues another. I'm just gonna get rid of that bed, so hopefully it should all go to the medical bed. Back to the main event. Please. Did it work? Yes, you have a peg leg. It's the best we can do. We don't have prosthetics. It is the actual best we can do. We have to... It's better... It's either this or the kitchen. And in here it slows down research speed to be dirty. But... yeah, keep them in this building. This is... You're in the heat wave area for a reason. Although you actually should be let out, Silas. That's probably for the best. The dragons can go out as well. I don't remember why they were in there in the first place, but... yeah, until the heat wave's over, we're going to keep the goats in here. Might as well try to clean the room while we're at it, though it's not going to do a lot. And... I think as well... we're going to have to do this for a bit. Duplot and Oybar. Because CR at least has... I think they have decent gear, so during the nighttime with the cool tent buff, they can actually survive. Duplot is nearly dead already. It's extreme heat stroke. Yeah. Yeah, I thought as much. Who's nearby? Anybody? Nobody. Okay. Marcel, rescue. Bring them... no. Oh, God. Okay, no. Yes, please bring them inside. Don't put them in the medical tent. That will just kill them. It will just kill them. Yep. One day we'll have... I intend to eventually have proper buildings. This is still very much early... well, essentially, it's early game for us, isn't it? We keep having setbacks, and of course not having builders doesn't help. That's also a main issue, is Dusk was the main builder until they lost an arm. And Ruby is our main crafter and our main constructor. That's why I got Duplot, because they can be trained in construction. They have double passion in it, or a single passion in it. And, I mean, we'll have to try to capture someone else eventually that can also help with construction, but at the very least, having one dedicated constructor will be good. The heat wave is over. Thank God. Destroy. Destroy. So we can get back here for Oibar and to plot. And for now, we can throw down... I guess I'll put them where stuff can't really grow. For the goats. Ciara, it'll be you, won't it? Yeah. So after you put the quiver on... Maybe, hopefully, he'll start leading goats. Will you? Goats. They left a gift. They left a scaled hauberk. Okay, move so I can see it, please, Lair. Oh, fancy. Tier 1 heavy armor, move speed minus 20%. A long coat which goes down to the knees, covered in scaled steel plates, larger plates, and chains have been added throughout for added protection. Is a middle layer for the torso, shoulders and arms, and legs. Pretty good, though. Pretty good sharp defense. We actually have to kind of worry about blunt defense more, though. Well, sharp is good, but we don't have to worry about sharp as much because we don't have to worry about bullets. You know, I'm just going to say make more quivers because... Actually, no, Marcel. I could make a Marcel only outfit, which maybe I should. But... No one else is really melee. I'm just going to disallow that for now. But we will remember it. That's a pretty good one. Oibar, you have a poor one? Put on the normal one at least then. Lair, what's forced? Oh yeah, you have your fancy duster because it looked cool. So, okay. It's really its bone armor as well. Right now they're making tribal gear and boots and capes and such. That's fine. Are they roped back into their pen? Yes, they are. A Mega Scorpion really... Oh wait, awoke 0.1 days ago? What? What? Is it? Oh, it's wild. I was gonna say, ours is a male scorpion. But yeah, no, it's just a different creature. Hopefully it doesn't try to eat our goats. Actually, there's a good way to check that. What is your body size? Race, wildness, life expectancy, diet, body size, 0.2. A baby goat, 0.15. But an adult goat is 0.75. Right. And 0.4. So the only thing we have to worry about is they would hunt a baby goat. Because I believe the way that predators work in Rimworld is that they'll only hunt creatures that are of a smaller body size than them. Which is why earlier, when we had a kobold, which is a naturally small colonist, they were always the focus of hyena hunts. But a lion will hunt anybody they feel like because lions are big. Or a dragon. If there were wild dragons on the map, it'd be fair game for everybody. Arcane Forge. Develop the means of using arcane power to craft various items and equipment. Completion will also reveal how to make mana weave. Unique material that enhances arcane power. Right. Flintlock guns. A parallel of the Quendi, which are elves. Heating. Lets us heat rooms and heat bath water. Or gunpowder. I'm going to go for the elven clothes just because it's the cheapest. I really need prosthetics. I need smithing. Please, semi-random research. Please be kind. I think lair. I'm going to make lair our moral guide. Yes, begin. It's making people unhappy that we don't have one. Hey, at least we still have the Ideologian area. It's not a room anymore, but it's just an... It's just... Honestly, it actually fits. It is just a patch of scorched wood and rubble. And it honestly fits the theme of all this perfectly. You know, I'll let you build it out of wood. I might make it out of bone, so we don't have a repeat of what happened. Ooh, dusk can get more magic, not that it matters. Because, you know... Oh, hell. Oh, that's not bad. Raid of the Warborn Cultist. Multiple angles attacking immediately. There's only... 6 of them? Yes, there are only 6 of them. Okay. Well, I am going to get everybody together at least. So we can deal with it, but hopefully they'll die on the traps. Ooh, maybe. Maybe not, though. We'll have to see where they go. Alright, Marcel, go over here. Do we just think firing line? They're a little harder to kill, these ones. Oh. He hit a trap. That's good. That one hit a trap and died. Nobu. Ain't that a bitch from Dragon Ball Z? Who am I thinking of? Shit. Careful, careful. Okay, good. Nope, don't want to play? Alright. What are these people doing? I'm not going out there, though. I'm not stepping outside. They can come to me. But maybe we can get a better angle from down here. You're really going to make me go outside, aren't you? Rude. Okay. Okay. Well, they got through a wall, so that's fun. Destroy. Okay, that's another death. Hail. Who are you and are you any good? You're really good at melee, actually. You have a bandit's hammer, which I'm just a big chunk of wood on a stick, essentially. Who's riding? Chant, you're riding a panther into battle. You know what? Badass. Good for you. Badass. My weakness, multiple fronts. Hello? Can you please not do that? Like, can you not do that, though? Yes, come closer. Beat the shit out of him. Oh, you stunned him? I'm supposed to stun you. Rude. Luckily, they're melee, though. Oh god. Back up, back up, back up. Ash, move up, and just destroy. Fire. That was a miss, but we're fine. Wait, let's be careful though. Don't. Rude. Mad Mega Scorpion. Wait. Oh, please be careful. I'm terrified of that dragon getting in its mind that it wants to attack. Okay. No, yeah, we can deal with this. Now, real quick actually, you cooking, shooting, melee, you are a tough kitchen hand. However, Fernanda, animals, melee, crafting, ocean lover, swordsman, perfectionist, hull, chemical interest, careful shooter, tough, refined palate, vengeful, farmer, good mining, good shooting, good melee. Okay. Chant, capture this one. Yeah, hail, we're fine with. We'll just let the rest of... I don't want to get too many people. I feel like if we start getting more than a dozen people, things are going to get out of hand very quickly. But then again, this is, you know, medieval. So if there's going to have to be... If we have a large, quote-unquote, city, we're going to need 3 or 4 people dedicated to just refueling torches and coolers and stuff, because there's no electricity. There's no automatic anything. It's all... Yeah, it's a lot. Prisoner, convert. There's a mod for having convert then recruit. I should get that just to make our life a little easier. Lair, clean the prison, please. It's full of vomit and blood and sand and trash. It's just a mess. What was that noise? I don't like that. Oh, what the fuck? Warborn shield belt. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So it's not cheating. So this one's an actual medieval, like, crude attempt at shield belts. Okay. Plated gloves. We should probably take them out of their armor before we recruit them, but, you know. Why would you not get all the medicine you need? You know, whatever. Let's not worry about it. Duplot I'll put to entertain, but less put them down on wardening. We have enough wardens. I don't actually think we have guests right now anyway. No, I don't see any. We should keep an eye out. We can get rid of this growing zone. We don't need it anymore. Here, a lot of people are still missing a lot of stuff. Yeah. We're slowly getting there. Plated gloves. Fingerless gloves made from leather containing very steel plates. Designed for hand-to-hand combat. Layer middle for your hands. We have these as well. Middle for your hands. Okay. We have a lot of them. You know, how about just for now, until we can get them actual wraps? Let's just throw some plated gloves on. Marcel. Yes. Actually, I want you to get the best ones. Marcel's got oh, he got actually a pretty nasty bruise, didn't he? Almost shattered his leg. Yeah, refuel, then I'd like you to craft. Just... Or there's a prison break with one person? Okay. Okay, Hole. Really? Who's in worse shape? You or Marcel? You. Let's go. Marcel just beat the shit out of him with your club. You might kill him, though. Or her, rather. I was thinking more EM like them. But yes. Bonk. Bonk. And just like that. Capture again. That'll teach you. Don't I have a jail? No. Door. Hold on. Door. Or did I not? I didn't, did I? I saw it. I didn't pick up the research for, like, proper jail doors. I see. Dupla. Visitors. The Dalian League. They're the Greek faction, I believe. You. Charmed. I wonder if we can get another, because we should keep an eye out for a new recruit from any of these visitors, because that's part of the benefit of the visitor, the hospitality mod, is you can get friends, make new friends. Just have to make sure they like you enough. Yeah, we don't have enough stored. Oh god. Oh no, that's fine. Faction assault between Tabaxi of Lenlia and Dwarven Bandits. Right. However, everyone is now limited to inside. Everybody. And if any of y'all step too far outside, you're gonna bring just death upon us, so please don't do that. It'd be very unfortunate. Basically, the two factions are using our area here as a fighting ground. I feel like the dwarves are going to win. I'm pretty sure they're better equipped. Enchanter. Ooh. Manipulate matter to his will, frequently in unnatural ways. Power of transmutation. Be permanent when sufficient support is applied. Oh, I want to play a colony that is just all mages. Everyone has a magic ability to it. I want to do that. Please leave us alone. Please fuck off. Please surrender. We need more colonists. Amazing. What the hell is that? A commander. I can guess what that does. The Tabaxi are fleeing. Okay. Please. How did I anger them? Fuck you. They walked into a trap. That's not my fault. Fuck's sake. Please, please go away. Uh-oh. Go inside. All animals, go inside. Please don't light our crops on fire again. They're lighting our crops on fire again. Shit. Please. You bastards. Okay, okay, okay. So far, so good. We'll just shoot to kill. Can we get a dwarf? Maybe we can get a dwarf colonist. The Mega Scorpion died. Honestly, that's whatever. I don't care. Good. Flee. That's what you get. That's what you get. There's some dwarves to choose from. Also, Ash. Rescue the dragon. We have a Kali. Swordsman, wanderlust, eccentric, clumsy, tycoon, insatiable, crafting, social. We have Maudry. Magically gifted, veterinarian, very neurotic. They're good with animals and good with cooking. Oh, please, dragon. Please don't do what you're doing. Oh, can we get the commander? Hey, maybe step out a bit. See if you can get that command. I don't like what's going on there. I don't trust that. Okay. Dwali. Oh, wait. Hold up. We can get the enchanter. It was actually... Oh, my God. 19 mining? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get you. Lori. Amazing cook. A bit fucked up. We're fine. Let's just rescue a bunch of the Tabaxi because I want to be their friends. Rescue. If I have to, I'll put down just rows of sleeping spots. Yeah, 19 mining is really good. One of these ones had that, right? Or 19 melee. Yeah. 19 melee, brawler, weapons master. Yeah, this is gonna be... This one will be really good. I'm interested to see what an enchanter does as well. Our fucking crops are on fire still. We're gonna have to do something about that. And rescue you as well. CR, if you could... You're going to be very unhappy that you're having to put out fires, I bet. That's fine. One of them died. Okay, yeah. Tend. Tend without medicine. Don't care, just do it. Even if you're not good at it, somebody has to. Oh, wait, shit. Fucking go for it, man. 2 hours. Might have been left too long. There's a lot going on. I see. Stand amongst the heal root and don't let them burn down, please. Anyone good? Anyone good? Ash. Tending to our pet dragon. Very fair. Oh god. Nope. Without medicine. Now. Go for it. You're probably much better at it. Much quicker. Don't let them die. Don't you let them die. A social fight has broke out. Okay, now is not the time. Now is not the time. Ruby. Anyone else here dying? Hidden odd. Emerald? Tend. Please stop fighting, you two. Really? Well, at least there's nothing permanent. I've had that happen where social fights will just die. I think I had someone who just got done with a raid. They got into a social fight, got punched in the head, and died instantly. That was annoying. Recruit. Medical emergency animals. Oh, fuck. Is this finally the day where Silas dies? I think it is. We can't get over there. We don't have anyone that can heal either. Of course, Silas dies when Remy's not around. Oh, fuck. Okay. Nope. Without medicine, go now. No time. I don't know if there's any actual benefit to doing without medicine or if that's a waste, but we just need to patch them up. Oh, maybe. No. No. Lair. Now is not the time. Please. Fucking hell, okay. Who's awake? Marcel. No, who's not awake? Who's good? Oof. Well. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Remy. I think maybe we should teach heal to Ash. Because with Dusk out of the picture. Can I assign it to anybody, or does it have to be... Oh, it does, doesn't it? We can't make sarcophagi either, can we? What? Onto the pyre. Hyena. We'll give a proper send-off to, our poor sweet hyena. Also, the dragon might die too. No, it seems the dragon's fine. Okay. Y'all cat people better appreciate all this. We lost the hyena for you fuckers. We lost our friend. Our dear sweet friend. There goes Silas burnt, sent to the great fire beyond. I'm not entirely sure what our people think the afterlife has. Either way, had a proper send-off. We don't want to eat them. I don't know, I feel like we shouldn't eat our dear friend. Now all these invaders, on the other hand. Okay, so you're fine still. You are downed. You lost a paw and a tail. Poor little thing. Our dragon here didn't lose anything. They were just fucked up. Maybe rescue that real quick. Holy shit. That's a lot of blood. Oh, I'm gonna guess that's where the dragon went to escape. Yeah. That's a lot of blood. Hull. You know, Hull. For now, I'm just actually going to, yeah, convert. I don't know if I'll recruit you. Dwally, though. Brawler plus 19 double passion melee plus weapon master and heat inclined. So you're, even in just a shirt and pants, you can easily withstand even a heat wave in this area. I don't even know if any of these tabaxi here are any good either, but I didn't want to anger another faction. Our terrible terror is no longer incapable of walking. That's good. Ash, tattered apparel for you. And for you, yeah, of course that. Did we ever make... Oh, we have not yet. No, we're still making tribal wear as well. Oof. Hull has a crisis of belief. That makes our life easier. Well, shit. And I hope that didn't even really count as a raid either. It's just that they wandered into a trap and got pissed off at us. This uses, yes, we have plenty. Actually, real quick, just work on the traps. We need to get these rebuilt, just in case. And also this bit of wall needs to be rebuilt as well. So when she wakes up, I'll tell her to work on that. Alcohol binge. Oh, her sister. That's right. Her sister was part of a raid and died. 22 days. Damn. Thank you again. Straight old man. I know, I'm just decrepit. Speaking of old, though, you're getting there. Big 2-3 right now, ain't you? Ancient boy. I feel it sometimes. I really do. How dare. Soon you'll need a cane, don't worry. I love it. Comes in long enough to call me old and then leaves. Rude. We just won't tell them about the hyena. They don't need to know. Nothing happened to Silas. There's so much blood everywhere. What the fuck? Honestly, considering that Dwali here is only going to be around to be a soldier, help Marcel out on the front lines, probably just have them be a cleaner. Do we think that they can wear a hauberk, or do they have to? Can they only wear dwarven made armor? In which case we might need to go for a tainted apparel dwarven armor if we can nab one off of these people. I think they have Longbeard chain. I remember that being pretty good. They seemed unarmored. They kicked their ass regardless, though. Metabolism. Has there always been a metabolism thing? I don't ever remember seeing it, but maybe it is. Huh. Oh my god, so much blood. Please clean this room. Oibar is downed. That's not fun. Chant. Oh, okay, I see. Hold on. It's because they're hot, right? Yeah, they don't have anything. Okay. For now, then. Furniture spot. We'll set as medical. I will carry Oibar. Put them here. Actually, can I just, nope. Set for Oibar. Drop them. Nope. How did I do it last time? Hold on. Nope. Carry. Oh, okay. Yeah, just leave them there. They'll recover eventually. Oh, it's only getting worse in here. Oh, that's why. Yeah. That would do it. I see. She's roasting there, please. Help. Now she should start getting better. Soon, hopefully. Please. 46%. Wait till it goes down. There we are, okay. You know, just stand there for a second until it goes away fully. Or you can ignore me. What the fuck? Rebel, right. I bet that is what that is. Okay, yeah. Lair still needs treatment from something. Oh, a couple bruises. No, we won't worry about that. Ciara. Just help out a bit. Deer Skull. Deer Skull is for you, I believe, yes? You... hold on. Idealegion. Yes, Deer Skull. So, you will wear it. I don't think anyone else is wearing it. Yes, cloth. Excellent cloth Deer Skull. Very nice. Eat something and then come back. We need to teach her heal. that is, I think that'd be rather important. Because Dusk, of course, is out for the count, and we'll probably never wake up. Not unless we can figure something out here. Let's get her to wear the cloak, at least. Maybe that'll help her temperature out a bit. Yes, it will. Well, shit. Actually, there we are. Dwally's got food poisoning. Oh well. Sucks to be him. Ruby. When you wake up, wear the gloves. Until everyone can get... words. Until we can get these tribal wrap things sorted. Who's not wearing boots? Oybar is not wearing boots. Put your boots on. Ash. Yeah, after that, learn heal. We should start training her up so she has more focus, so she has more mana. A gift from the Delian League. They left 9 components. Okay. I'll take it. Yes. Bring that in immediately, please. So we have heal. That's good. 8 health up to 3 runes. Cannot heal injuries of missing body parts. Yes. I believe paladins and maybe clerics can upgrade their heal to do that. Or maybe they get a special. They probably get, like, regenerate, don't they? Someone here is not wearing tribal wear, are they? It's Dusk. Of course it's Dusk. Okay. We might have... Oh, well, it's good to have an extra one in storage, I suppose. Just have to make quivers. Does Marcel have... He, of course he does. I'm just going to tell them, just make one for everyone. It doesn't matter. Wear thrumbos. Do not tempt me. Oh, we can't, though. Or... Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Okay, good. I was a little concerned. If it triggered a trap and then got pissed off at us, it'd be time to tango, and I don't really think we can... I don't think we can fuck with a thrumbo. Look at us. Look at this blood. I really don't think we can do anything against a thrumbo. Although I suppose if we... As long as we can outpace it, we can just run and gun until it's dead. Maybe throw a couple fireballs at it. Please, you're getting one wall at a time done. Please just build it. We just really do need storage space. If we had smithing, I could break down half of these things, but we can't, because I don't have smithing. It's kind of annoying. Uh-oh. What's going on? Please don't be a raid. Raid. Pillage. Oh, fuck. Alright, everybody. Group have arrived nearby. They'll have to burn the colony down. We do that ourselves, don't worry. Stealing whatever they can before they leave. Or they can just fuck off. Okay. I really don't know what that's about, but they literally just pieced out. I'm not gonna say no though. We really can't deal with that. Idiot. It just ran right into the fucking trap. Adeliza. Crafting, animals, social, okay. Industrious, jealous is not great. Bloodlust, tycoon, animal lover. You know what? I'm half tempted, so I will. Oh god, they got closer than I thought, earlier than I thought they would. Oh my god. First of all, you hear that noise. Secondly, we burned his head clean off. That's hardcore. Like, goddamn. Okay, yeah. Head clean off. Well then. Oh wait, there's still one left. Hold on. Die. Bone cutlass. We're just gonna let the body burn. Also because Ash can't put fires out. Because, you know, we're gonna put Fireclaw power up, and then we're gonna start working on Spirit and Clarity, I think. To help improve her mana and mana regen. Unassigned, we're at least gonna convert you. Oh god. Chant, you might need to just tend now. I don't think you can afford... We should really put medicine nearby. I mean, I've been meaning to actually build buildings. The problem is, we just keep getting knocked on our ass consistently. And we don't really have anyone to construct. We now have Duplot, which is nice. And, I mean, Hull here can help. They have 6 construction. But, yeah, like... Now, Dwali actually be kind of helpful eventually when we have quarries, because I have the quarry mod, which uses mining skill, and we know from our time with the dwarves, they're pretty good at it. They get better mining yield, and they have better mining speed. Ruby made a masterwork skull mask. Yes. Get a replacement, boy. Marcel? Replacement. Hell yeah. It's masterwork. Gives him pain, shock, threshold, and psychic sensitivity. And it just looks badass. So, you know. Just gonna have him drop that. I'm kind of tempted to just tell them not to ride the dragons around anymore. Just let the dragons do their thing. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's try at least. You can still ride Gwen around the Panther. Because, first of all, you're riding into battle on a Panther. You're fucking badass. But also, I don't have to worry as much about the Panther lighting our crops on fire. Ugh. Yep. We need more people to help grow, you know. Lair. I'll put Lair up as well. I mean, Lair is always cooking, but when you're not cooking, which you'll be never, realistically, but, you know, you can try. Yeah, food poisoning, it's to be expected. It's nasty as hell in there. Okay, where's guests? Here. Nope. Guests. Map settings. Oh, there's no real way to... Hold on. Fuck. I mean, I'd love to not use any medicine, but, like... I don't think there's an easy way to do that. You're laying on the corpse of a cat. That's a little fucked up, my man. Delicious brain. A cave builder. Her name is Essential. You're a tiefling. I don't suppose you want to be... You want to join us. We need more tieflings. However, I don't know if we want to piss off the... Well, if we piss off the tiefling faction... No, I think our best bet is to make them like us enough to want to join us. That's probably the best bet. I really wish we had smithing. Oh, just like that. Primitive storage. Make storage tents, weapon racks, basic storage, which we kind of need. Humanoid arm, that's for Slaneshi, that's for the demon people. Beekeeping, it's too hot to keep bees. And whips. Daemonette whips. How about storage? Dynamic, plow puller, no longer incapable of walking. Good. Leave. Be gone. We've really eaten through our crops. I bet it's trying to feed all these people. I want to be nice. I want to let them leave the map healthy, but I think they became guests, so of course it's a different mechanic now. That's fine. Odd has become a guest. Odd, are you any good? Not really. Talent scholar. I mean, that's interesting, but you're not great intellectual. Probably not. We're not that desperate. We need, like, certain types of colonists, don't we? Oh my god. Hello? Okay, Dusk is properly dead now. Disease of gut worms, and I guess the hit to consciousness... Yeah, you know what probably happened? The pain shot up, reduced the consciousness, and killed her. And this time, she is properly dead. Honestly, what else can I do? I mean, we can't resurrect her again, but... Well, rip to ash, Dusk. That was one of our original colonists. We now have only, well, no, we have 3 original colonists still. We'll make a proper tomb area eventually. Interment of ash. Yes. A group of Muffalo have wandered in as well. Anything good on them? Not really. A lot of incense. Oh well. It's going to make people very unhappy, especially Marcel, because that was his wife. Awkward. It's a good one, though. +5 mood for everybody. That's good. There's an infection. Well, not surprising. They're laying in filth. Again, the fact we don't have a cleaner is kind of hurting us. I mean, Oibar just happens to be good at everything, so, like... I guess we could... No. They're more worth for crafting and social. The dwarf is probably going to be the main cleaner. Ah, that's going to be a thing. That's the button to mute. I had to cough. And apparently you can use the numpad for squads. Okay. Who does not have a quiver? Everyone does. Ash, however. Let's get you a better quiver. Because this should have of 51, I think, or more. Yeah, everyone should be good. Now, bone armor, you of course still need clothes. Yep. Still need summer cape, tribal wraps, but we don't care about the tribal wraps as much right now. Because obviously we have the plated gloves. Alright, well. Good, building the traps, it's handy. Duplot really is just pissing people off. You'd think with almost, well, like 11 and a half social, they'd do better, but... We're all trying to convert people. You were, weren't you? Or someone was being converted. Yeah, I think Duplot was being converted. Stop that. So now Ash is the only one with tattered apparel. Did you just have a guitar? You do, you have a guitar. Okay then. Where is bone armor? I think it's in here. Yes, it is. Bone armor. Ruby is our best crafter. Oh, you're an amazing crafter. 18.85 crafting. And you have the talent smith. I forgot about that. When, you know, when we actually have a smithy and the smithing research, we can do something with that. One day. One day. Hole has gone berserk. Oh, fucking hell. Marcel. Beat them up, please. Chance not great in hand-to-hand, I don't think. Emerald has joined guests as well. The Funba Dynasty. Oh god, okay. Hey, if you... I swear. Marcel beat the hell out of them. They left us a slave collar and rag cloth. We're just going to ignore those. Please. I know you can take this. There you go, okay. Capture hole. Please. There you go. Ash is coming over to help out Dwali. Luckily, it was just fisticuffs, so you know, no actual wounds are being had. We could use the heal skill, and maybe I will. Let's just use it real quick. Someone want to actually... Never mind. She got up. I was going to say, anyone want to rescue her, though? Oh, there we go. We're making allies with the cat people. They're leaving the map. I don't know where they left the map from. But 2 of them left the map healthy. So we're up to plus 30. We still have 4 left. No, 3 left to leave, as well as 2 guests. Excellent. Hide. Did anyone put the bone armor on? I hope not. No, they didn't. So did we make it? Oh, that's what you're working on now. Yep, I see. Marcel, a lot of people need these cloaks. Actually, a lot of people need the cloaks. We're slowly recovering. We're getting there. We're getting there. I kind of like the burnt. Again, I think I'll just keep it. It's not actually even. I should burn this place down just to, yeah. That being said, I will like you to clean the room. Hidden and Arctic both became a guest. Good, good. And Eliza. She's fine. The infection, she's fine. Oh god. Why did Chet... Oh, Chet have gut worms and the asthma and the pain. Also, she's getting high. It's just non-stop with these people. Yeah, we have medicine issues too, which, you know, not fun. Don't have a lot of medicine. We used up a lot of it on ourselves and cat people. Probably should have just not used any medicine on the cat people. Why are you starting social fights with our guests? Rude. Overall, though, I think things are going alright. Not amazing, but alright. Oh yeah, the look changes. We probably should. We've had problems with that styling station, though. It's a bit buggy at times. Hunter, Chant... Don't worry. She's getting her bow back. You know, not a lot of progress has been made. We have a lot of animals. They're gonna start... Okay, yeah, you know what, actually... 5-10 days. So we have 1 of each of goat, a goat, and a goat doe. Just have to start getting rid of some of them. And we'll keep the 2 adult... We'll keep actually, I guess, the 3 adult camels. 2 females and a male. But we really do need to get rid of... Because we can't support them. We might have been able to. We were doing well in hay grass. Except... excuse you? Active, I think one of our guests, or at least their corpse, was eaten by our dragon. Huh. That's interesting. I see. Also, a lot of people have the flu. We're fine, hopefully. I just hope that people rest. Lay down rest, because the flu can be pretty nasty. So, you. That's fine, actually. Ruby, Ciara, hopefully people will... Oh, they're listening to music that Ash is making. Was it good music? No, it was bad music. Amazing. I think it's based on your artistic skill, right? And, of course, Ash. Not great at it. More Dalian League, more Greeks come to say hi. And Oybar converted Hull. Hull. For now, we're just going to reduce resistance. I don't know if I want to get you yet. Okay, Lair, though. Please. Go sleep. So we can tend to you. And Duplat. Also... Oh, wait, no. Whatever. I do hope that... It seems like they're doing pretty well, though. Even the ones that haven't been treated are doing decent. Actually, Ruby. Ruby might have a problem. Because her blood filtration is very bad. We'll have to keep an eye on her. We could preach health. Preach health is alright. Yes, where is Ruby? Preach health on Ruby. Good. Which means Ruby should hopefully get immunity gain quickly. Plus 25%. The Shire... Right now, yeah, just go away. I can't deal with guests right now. Okay. Oh, we're now allied with Lenlia. Ooh. Hell yeah. We have a friend. It's very fitting that we're with the Tabaxi. We've allied them. Just 2 desert people hanging out. I think Tabaxi are generally seen as more like desert dwelling, I think. I'm just going to temporarily, at least, expand our storage. It's not permanent, but we need more space. Alright, well, looking at the time, I think this is a good place to leave it. We've just barely recovered from everything that's happening. We're still a bit fucked up. But I think we can maybe start recovering and moving forward. Hopefully. Or we might just die horribly. That is also an option. Yes. I am going to, as always, take a bit of a break. Because on Mondays and Fridays, we stream in the morning. And then I take about an hour-ish break to eat lunch and, you know, get everything in order and then return. So I'll be back in about an hour-ish for some Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, later today. Hell yeah, break time. It's a long break though, so I am going to end the stream. If I'm taking a short break, I do have like a be right back screen, but I think an hour is too long for that, so I'll end it here. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you all for joining me. Hope that you've enjoyed the chaos that is this. It's what happens when you get rusty. I haven't played Rimworld for a week or so. Hell yeah, I'm glad. Glad you enjoyed. Hell yeah. Well, we'll be back later, about an hour-ish, hour and change. And so I hope to see y'all there, and if not, have a good rest of your day or night. I'll see y'all next time, whenever that is. Let me switch on over to a ending screen. There we are. Thank you very much. I'll be back later today for some Pillars. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.